If you have been living on this strange planet called Earth during the last 1 year, there is a 99.9% chance of you seeing this beautiful face and this video somewhere on the internet. Last year during the lockdown, everyone was trying this abs in 2 weeks challenge and were making videos about their progress. So I tried it too, but my progress we're not going to talk about that, but my journey was a little unsuccessful and unproductive, if you will. People are usually 1 week late to a trend or maximum 1 month if their schedule is too fucked up. I'm almost a whole ass year late to this trend. So please allow me to take you down the memory lane with me to March 2020. Yeah, the bitch month that started it all. So quarantine was still going on and I was pregnant. Well, not literally, but my stomach looked like it, and sadly nowadays looks are all that matters. So for me, lockdown meant no college, no tuition, no swimming practices, no going out. So on a fine, beautiful morning, well, it wasn't really morning, it was 12 p.m. because who the fuck gets up in the morning during quarantine? Oh yeah, my parents. So I was just spending my usual day, which means sleeping, eating, using phone, sleeping, eating, using phone, sleeping, eating. Yeah, you get it. It felt like I was stuck in a time machine and I didn't know how to get out of this never-ending Sunday. I was scrolling through Instagram because it's my second favorite app after YouTube. Don't tell Facebook I said that. All of a sudden, I start seeing all these fit as fuck beautiful ladies on my feed. So I look down to look at my six-pack abs that I thought would be there. But guess what I find out? Road bumpers? Who the hell put them there? So I became very sad and ran to look at myself in the mirror and saw my baby bump, and I was devastated, heartbroken, torn apart. But after crying like a 5-year-old for an hour, I got up, wiped my tears, and right at that moment made up my mind that I will start working out and I'll be super determined and won't stop until I have abs like Hrithik Roshan. Now that I had set a nice and unrealistic goal for myself, I had to figure out a way to achieve it. So I visited the universal teacher, YouTube, and searched up the name of the fitness queen, Chloe Ting. And also I added abs cause remember? And guess what the first video was? Abs in 2 weeks? She understands me so well. Now the first thing I needed to do was get rid of all the things that might distract me from achieving my goal. So that's what I did. I got rid of all the obstacles that were luring me in with the promise of short-lived pleasure but was secretly holding me back from achieving greater success in life. Oh my god. I can't believe I said all that. And then I got ready, took my mat and jumped right into the bath. Okay, I want to talk about a few exercises in this video. This is supposed to be hard and painful according to Chloe, but I don't feel it at all. I swear I used to do something like this on my bed when I was a kid. I was like 5 years old. It was like a little game. I know I'm definitely doing something wrong, but I absolutely couldn't figure it out. Next, talk about something hard. Up and down plank. This is the worst thing in the world. This was made by Satan himself. The people who go to hell after dying, this is what they make them do in hell as daily chores. And Chloe put this exercise twice in this video, as if I wasn't already dying. And lastly, this one. This does make my core hurt, but also at the same time, this is so much fun. I could do this all day. Okay, now let's get back to the story. After I was done with the workout, I was so exhausted, I was in pain, I was fucking dying. But at the same time, I was so pumped that I wasted no more time and ran to the mirror to look at my newfound abs. But where the fuck were they? Chloe lied to me? And it was time for me to have my second mental breakdown of the day. The world seemed so much darker than it already was. My heart was broken into 69 pieces from the betrayal. My goal seemed to float further away from me. But then I remembered something. Oh, the delivery time of my abs are 2 weeks. Silly me. That night, I slept peacefully, knowing my abs were on the way. Day 2 rolled in and my stomach was hella sore. It felt like I had just given birth to a baby, but no! It was still there kicking me from the inside. I started with the workout and for some reason, it felt harder than the first day. What the fuck? Is there a glitch in the simulation? I almost died during the up and down plank. Or maybe I did die and went to hell. I couldn't tell anymore because I bet I saw Satan standing in front of me at some point.
5 more!
After enduring that level of torture, I enjoyed my favorite exercise a little too much. It felt like a walk in the park. It felt like a world where your crush likes you back. I even decided going an extra mile to reach my dream destination and made a salad, which also made me come to the conclusion that lettuce only tastes the best inside a burger. Wait, what? Who let that thought get into my mind? Third day came, I warmed up my body and dove into my mat. I was scrunching my abs real tight and was fighting like a warrior when the hell broke loose. Somehow I sprained a part of my hip side. Can you call that spraining though? Is that spraining? You know when you're doing something and you suddenly feel a lot of pain in one certain part of your body and you can't move that part anymore? How do you say that? In Bengali it's khachka laga, khachka lega. I felt so much pain in my hip, I couldn't keep up with Chloe's movements anymore. I could hear Chloe telling me not to give up, but her words were not reaching my brain cells. I paused the workout and laid flat on my face for the next 5 minutes while contemplating whether this is the end of this journey. If this is where me and my delusional goals part ways. But then the greatest idea in the history of mankind hit my brain. Why don't I just take one day off and then again continue after that? Yes, Chloe said the delivery time for 2 weeks, but accidents happen in transit all the time. It won't matter if I get the delivery one day late. Better late than never. So I decided upon this brilliant idea of mine and kissed my mat goodbye. The next day I was enjoying my rest day to the fullest. My hip pain was actually kinda gone, but I still did not work out cause I'm a woman of my words and I stick to what I say. I was just being a lazy bitch when I felt like someone was calling me. The sound seemed to come from the cupboard in my room, and that's when the thoughts of the valuable treasures I have buried inside the cupboard flooded my mind. I thought, well, one day won't hurt. I mean, I'm already having a rest day, so let's also make it a cheat day. Cause I'm anyway gonna work my ass off again from tomorrow, so let's just enjoy the fun while it lasts. And hence, I submerged myself into pleasure. Next morning, the alarm sound busted my eardrums. I hate this sound so much. I was feeling very sleepy, so I thought it's not important that I work out in the morning only. I have the whole day in my hand and nothing better to do with my life, so I'll just do it in the evening. Now, fun fact about me. I have a pea-sized brain. Evening came around, but what did not come is Chloe Ting to my f***ing mind. And by the time I remembered about the workout, it was already past 9 p.m. There was no way I could start working out at 9 p.m, right? So I went like, okay, whatever, I'll work out tomorrow morning. And tomorrow I will do it. I will do it. 100%. Did I mention I f***ing hate this sound? I just did not have the energy to start the day so early. I mean, it was quarantine. Cut me some slack. So I think you can just guess what happened. Yeah, that. The next few hours, let me rephrase. The next few days passed by in somewhat of a haze. The memories are blurry in my head cause it was a year back, but it kind of went on like what you're seeing on the screen right now. Until the realization of what I had done in the last few weeks hit me. And it hit me on my face with a brick. I ran like Usain Bolt and stood in front of the mirror and saw that my food baby has grown even bigger in size, but the feelings I felt was not of a happy mother. And is this gonna be the third mental breakdown I have in this 10 minutes long video? Yeah, the third one. I could not believe how I had just destroyed my dreams and goals with my own hands. I had no one else to blame but myself and my f***ing alarm tune. I could not figure out a way to keep my head above the water, and hence I drowned in self-misery. But you know what wins above all? Self-love and self-acceptance. And so I did what my heart desired. And maybe better luck next time. Hey, just a quick disclaimer. This video is in no way made to spread any kind of negativity or like not trying to demotivate anyone from exercising or you know what I mean. I'm not trying to do anything like that. This is just like a parody kind of thing and something funny that happened to me last year because we were all going through some dilemmas during the lockdown. I love Chloe Ting and her workouts, and I myself am greatly into fitness and I work out almost every day. So yeah, at the end of the day, if you want to work out, go work out. Great for you. And if you don't want to work out, then don't, because that's fine too. You do you, boo. Okay, bye.